Salute to, salute to all the diehards. This is Diehard Giants Live, and I'm your man. I am Jarrell on IG and Twitter. Giants, another game, another deficit. The Diehard Giants is back. Yeah, I don't even know what else to say, man. We're not playing that well. Y'all know it. I know it. Everybody see what's going on. I got Steph in the background. Let me get her in here. What up, Steph?
I'm good. Another what you say? Another game, another deficit.
Another deficit. Like everybody know that we need to tighten up, man. The defense can't tackle once again. The offense can't. I mean, it seemed like at first, just like a couple of the other games, like the first drive was cool. We was actually running the ball, and then Brian Daboll went for it on fourth down, and we can't complete the easiest play in football, which is the quarterback sneak. We didn't get it. Ever since then, I don't know if it was like a omen, whatever. But as soon as we didn't get that fourth down, I don't know if you saw that because it was the very first drive of the game. I know you was on MBK, but yeah, we marched down the field, went for it on 4th and 1, and you know they call it the tush push. It's a quarterback sneak. All he needs is 1 yard, and Daniel Jones didn't get it. So, other than that, missed tackles. Daniel Jones isn't playing too well. Can't just blame the offensive line today. It's not looking good. Salute to everybody in the chat. Hold on, let me get. Ooh, we got a lot. Yeah, salute
Jeff in the chat.
Jeff in the chat. Salute to Dwayne, Mega. Geraldine was the first. Salute to the first lady, Geraldine. Tony Crow, Knicks and Bruises stopped by early. I don't know if he's still in the chat, but this was before. Yeah, I think I got everybody. Oh, J Tap in the building. Salute to him.
J Tap.
Corey Lee. Yep, Corey Lee in the building. Salute to you, sir. I think I got
Almighty Finesse.
AF popped in. Okay, AF popped in. Salute to him. I think I got everybody.
Old Head just popped in.
Salute to Old Head. That's my guy. I actually know him personally. That's my guy from back in the day. Salute.
Okay.
Yeah, Almighty Finesse said, yeah, on to the Knicks. Yeah, man. After this game, depending on if we lose this game, it might be basketball season stuff.
But you know what? That's one thing about football. Your season could be over so early.
So early. And it's not even, say we do win this game. It's not like we, making the playoff push, but this is one of the teams that we will be fighting for a wild card spot for.
Right.
The playoffs, just like last year, we was fighting for them. And they actually beat us last year. But yeah, these are the type of games that we have to win. It's at home, prime time, even though we were not good at prime time games. If we want to get that wild card spot at the end of the year, these are the type of games that we have to win because we have a very, very tough schedule. Like we play the Bills soon. We play the Dolphins soon. We play the Jets, who actually looked good against Kansas City last night. Like something has to happen, man. Brian Daboll won Coach of the Year, but from a team that looked organized and together last year, this season it's a completely different team. Like we look, for lack of a better word, this looked like a shit show on both sides of the ball.
Yeah,
like I don't get it. Like,
and the missed tackles were supposed to be shored up. It didn't look like it on that sideline play. 3 missed tackles.
3 missed tackles. On the piggybacking off last week when we had 16. Like I don't know any people football team that could have 16 missed tackles and even think about winning a game against anybody.
Right.
Started the third quarter now. It's about 9 minutes left. Seattle had the ball the whole third quarter so far. Like we're talking as the first drive is happening. Defense looked like bend but don't break. They're going for it on 4th and 1.
Oh my goodness. Nate up 14-3.
Yeah, of course.
Where they at?
Down in the red zone.
Oh, of course. Okay.
That's how much they don't care about our offense, man. Like, and they obviously don't respect our defense that much either. Oh, good play, Bob.
Yeah.
Who's that? Michael McFadden. Good. Oh, I see a flag though. Salute to my diehard brother Eru just popped in. Hold on 1 second. Let me get him in here. Eru was shaking. Oh, he got the stunner shades on. I know what type of night this gonna be. What's happening, Eru?
Hey, what's going on?
You got the shades on. You had your shades on when you had to salute to your show earlier. Check that out. Both of you had a show. Eru on his
Eru
channel.
was on today.
Yeah, both of you was on at the same time. I was actually had you on my phone, Eru, and I had Steph's show on my computer, and I was actually listening to both and commented on both chats at the same time. So yeah, salute to Eru, Die Hard Knicks. Check them out if you haven't. Steph had a show on Nothing But Knicks, Queens Court, and usually she's on
our return.
Yep, your return. It's a week now, right? Every Monday.
Every week, every Monday, yeah.
Every Monday on NBK and Dope Soul Sports Talk. Obviously, I'm on her show every Thursday at 9. And Eru, I know you're gonna be going on like it. I know you're taking a break right now, but once the season starts with the Knicks basketball, I know you're gonna be on every game. So maybe you should have shades on now, just to, just the foreshadowing for what the season's gonna hold this year.
Yeah,
man. So you've been watching the game. I know Steph, your show ended a little bit, but it was still 0-0 when the game was on. Eru, you pretty much watched the whole game. What you thought?
This Giants game, I don't know. I've been kind of like watching off and on. It's like the same thing. Same thing like happened last week, right?
Yes.
And I'm hoping we could repeat, and come back again in the second half.
No, but that was the week before against the Cardinals. Last week we played San Fran, and it was.
Oh, I didn't even see that game. We kind of got smoked.
Yeah, I'm glad you missed that game. Like you weren't here, so you didn't really miss much, man. Last week was pretty bad. Like I told Steph earlier, we had 16 missed tackles on defense, and our offense looked, we couldn't move the ball at all. So, it didn't look good, especially in the second half. Our second half last week was even worse. Like the first half wasn't even that bad against San Fran, but the second half they really took over. Salute to Almighty Finesse. He said we have to beat Seattle. We got Miami and Buffalo after. Yep. Miami.
And I think Miami is prime time, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know. I know we got a lot of primetime games. We've had 3 primetime games in the first 4 weeks.
It's a night game.
It's a night game, so yeah, we got a few more coming on in the tuck. Daniel Jones gets the ball now. Defense held him to that 4th and 1.
No. No, it's not.
It's not. I do know we have a primetime game coming up.
We have another one. Yeah, but that's not it. That's 1 o'clock.
Is it against the Bills?
It might be Buffalo.
I don't know. I gotta check. But yeah, I know we definitely do have another one soon.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones out there seeing ghosts, man. I don't know what it is with him. It's like the past few weeks, a lot you can blame on the offensive line. The offensive line isn't really blocking very well, but like even with that, it doesn't seem like Daniel Jones is processing quick. Like you can tell when a quarterback is processing fast. Like even when he does have time, he's not getting the ball downfield. Yeah. Another
out
sack.
There looking like Randall in the first playoffs against Atlanta.
Just shell shock, man. Another play. Daniel Jones goes down again, and we're going to have to punt, man. It's not looking good. But the O-line is not doing him any favors. This game, yeah, I believe it.
Wow.
For anybody that watched the Look Ahead show that I released yesterday, I talked about 3 of Seattle's key defenders. The first one I talked about was Devin Witherspoon. He was their first round pick 5th overall. He actually had like 10 or 11 tackles last week. He's one of the best rookie corners in the league, if not the best so far. And in the first half, I know he had like six tackles and 2 sacks coming from the cornerback position. So he's killing this game. Giants just look bad, man. Another flag on us on a punt. Like our special teams is even bad. Like, it's not even just offense and defense, man. We're looking bad on all three facets. So, like, Brian Dable, that's why I can't even blame the offensive line anymore. I can't blame Daniel Jones by himself. Everybody needs to step up. And, like, we don't look good in any aspect of the game so far. Salute to my guy Kareem in the chat.
And they only got 14 points.
Yeah, the defense wasn't bad last half. It's just that, that long play to Noah Fant on the sideline with the missed tackles, that was terrible. But other than that, it's not, defense didn't really give up that much. The first touchdown was when Daniel Jones fumbled in their red zone, so it was a short field. Can't really blame the defense for that. But that last touchdown they had with the long run, or the long pass to Fant, that was definitely their fault. So
yeah,
man, we'll see though.
What do you think the issue is this year compared to last year? Because I mean, last year we were like outmanned also, but we still was able to figure it out. This year, it seems like somebody else is calling the shots. It's not like the coach is doing it. It's like I feel like something else is going on this year.
I'm thinking maybe because it was a lot of turnover. Like, even though a lot of I'm trying to see how I should say it, because at the end of last season, I said that, yes, we're going to have some upgrades, but we actually might be a worse team with a worse record.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what's going on. Like, we actually did have a lot of upgrades. We got weapons, but on offense and defense, it was like not wholesale changes, but it was a lot of changes. We have a lot of new starters and a lot of new backups. So I don't know if it's that. Like, that's the only thing I can really talk about right now when it comes to that. Like, a lot of people talk about camaraderie when it comes to like basketball and stuff. It's the same way in football. Like, you have to have camaraderie on the offensive line. We pretty much did not have that all off season, and in the preseason they didn't really have camaraderie. They was like switching guards in and out. Evan Neal was hurt most of the preseason because he had a concussion. We have a starting rookie center, so none of them know how to play with each other yet. Right. And to combine that, like, Andrew Thomas hasn't played since the Dallas game,
right?
So
Barkley is out too.
And
yeah.
So our two best offensive players on that side of the ball have been out, pretty much. Yeah. But that's not the reason we losing, though.
Right.
But you know what? I also wonder how much of it is mental. Because when they came in last season, they knew they was behind the 8 ball. They knew they didn't have the talent. I wonder how much of it was, we got a new coach, we got a new system. Nobody's expecting us to win. We're going to try to prove everybody wrong. This season, you got some shiny new pieces and what have you. Maybe, and I don't think it's on purpose. Maybe you just go in expecting like, oh, we gonna be all right just because we added these, just because we added these pieces, and just maybe mentally there was just a little letdown, maybe entering the season, because they have the talent. And even if you're going to lose because these teams are better, you shouldn't be losing like this.
Yeah, not like this. It's the way it looks. It's not the wins or the losses. It's how the losses look. Like, we look terrible. Yeah. We look like we're not a real team yet. Like, they don't know how to play with each other. The whole thing. Well, go ahead.
I was gonna say last year we were real radical with the play calling too. Like a lot of the offensive sets and stuff. We were doing stuff that was like, what are they doing? Right. But it was radical. Just to get us through each. Sometimes just plays get us through stretches. And like now, it just seems like I'm calling the plays.
Like, you calling plays?
Yeah, it feels like we're playing Madden out there. Like, I'm the one calling the wrong plays and stuff.
Hey man, Mike Kafka, who is our offensive coordinator, he did go on a few head coaching interviews during the offseason. Brian Dable obviously won Coach of the Year last year, so he had a nice little, curtain call at the end of the season. I don't want to say that maybe we may be feeling ourselves a little bit, but I didn't expect this though. Right. I did not expect this though. Salute to Jeff. No, Brian Dable, he claims that he is not calling plays. A lot of people thought he was calling plays after the first half of the Cardinals win because we came back in the second half, but he said he doesn't call plays. So I don't know. Salute to, we got a new person in the chat. In utero, Jarrell, I really like your channel. I'm a Hawks fan, but I wish the Giants the best of luck after this game. That's what's up. Seahawks fan. I think he commented on the my look ahead video a couple times.
Oh, that was him?
Yeah, that was him. It was another right. It was another Hawks fan that Seahawks fan that commented too, man. So salute to the Seahawks. I do respect the team. They are a good team. I actually surprised that Geno Smith actually not lasted this long, but I didn't expect him to do what he's been doing the past couple of years. Like last year, Geno Smith had a hell of a year, considering how his career trajectory went. Because remember, he was a backup for us.
Yeah,
he infamously broke Eli Manning's starting streak because the coach put him in the instead of Eli. McAdoo did that, and everybody hated him for it. After that, I think he, I don't know, did he go straight to Seattle after that? I think he went to the Chargers for a little bit and backed up Phillip Rivers. But for the most part, he came in there, won the starting job, and hasn't looked back. Like he just signed a new contract just like Daniel Jones did this offseason. So Geno Smith is their quarterback going forward. Unless, something weird happens and, they get, a top 10 pick and maybe go for a quarterback then. But I don't think they will move up to get one because Geno Smith has been a serviceable quarterback. He hasn't played bad at all.
Right.
Yeah, shout out to Seattle too, man. We need to bring back the Seahawks. Not the Seahawks, Supersonics.
Yeah, that would be dope too. Like if the NBA does have an expansion team, I'm pretty sure the Seahawks. I mean, I just did what you did. The Supersonics.
The old man disease.
You're right. The Sonics will come back because everybody in Seattle seemed like they hated that they lost their team. Like that was an owner thing. It wasn't because the fans didn't support the team.
Yeah, Seattle people are chill for the most part. Like if you look at Nate Robinson and like Jamal Crawford, they got like a real chill thing about them. People in Seattle are usually like that. So maybe they probably, with all the problems they were having over there, they probably was like, man, whatever. So the ownership said, you know what, we're taking this whole team and shipping down south, take it down south.
Right. They went to Oklahoma. Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, they're showing highlights of the first half. Daniel Jones struggles.
Damn.
And we're not looking good. Like we don't look together at all, man.
Man, they are on his ass, man. And you can't concentrate when that's happening,
6 sacks.
No, you can. You're supposed to be able to concentrate when you're under pressure. That's what makes the good quarterbacks good quarterbacks. And plus, he's mobile enough to be able to get away from a lot of pressure, but he still has to keep his eyes down the field and process what the defense is giving.
Right.
Because like Witherspoon hit him again, right? Witherspoon got 2 sacks already. He's blitzing from like the slot corner position. Like he's a cornerback. He's not even a linebacker or a safety. He's a corner. So they actually see something in him blitzing a lot. Like that's maybe like the 3rd or 4th time that he blitzed already. So if they can't stop it, if Daniel Jones doesn't see it coming, then they're not going to stop doing it.
Right. It's like he's in a like being attacked by roaches and stuff. Like he's in the, he's trying to, maneuver in the dark, but it's like every time you look around, he's like this, like you can't really concentrate.
Yeah, he got to be able to maneuver through that though. If not, we're not going to win any games. Salute to Mega said Steph Moonshine. Remember she had the moonshine a couple weeks ago.
I got it too. I'm just responded. It took that night. I waited to the last minute. We down this dark road going somewhere with my uncle. Get it? It's pitch black. But I got it though.
Oh man. So that Giants got a face mask. So Daniel Jones again running for his life. A yard gain. Nobody open downfield. So I'm thinking, like, I can't see the all 22. All 22 is when they get show. I don't know if you guys know what that is. All 22 is when they have the screen. You can see all 22 players and pretty much the whole screen. It's like a wide angle view, like scout video. So I can't see if wide receivers are actually getting open downfield yet until I actually, see something like that. But I'd be hard pressed to think that nobody is open downfield. Like Daniel Jones is holding the ball long as hell tonight. And I don't know if he's just not wanting to make a mistake, but he's kind of playing scared. I should say that because he hasn't let a ball go over like 8 or 9 yards all game. It's not because of pressure.
Right.
Because he has at least, because he's getting pressure, don't get me wrong, but not every single pass play. Like, he has enough time to do stuff like that.
Quarterback sneak, yeah.
Yeah, nice little RPO. That was nice. Or that might not even be an RPO. There wasn't no pass option. They just knew Daniel Jones was going to run that. But that was an R. It was a fake handoff R. Yeah, Jeff said he looks shell-shocked. Like, he really does. Like,
and that's supposed to be, from what I understand, Seattle's weakness. Like, you should be able to pass against them, not necessarily run. I think they had the 6th ranked run defense or something like that. So if you're able to get the protection, from what I understand, you should be able to throw the ball.
Yeah, exactly. Like, even the Panthers threw for like over 300 yards on Seattle last week. And they didn't even have their rookie, the number 1 pick in the draft, Bryce Young. Like, he didn't play. I think they started Andy Dalton, passed like for 300 yards on them. So, they have a lot of, it's not because they're a bad defense, though. They have a lot of injuries just like we do. We just don't know their team as much as they do. Like, we talk about our offensive line. Seattle's offensive line is starting like 4 like backups on their squad right now. And we still can't pressure.
Couldn't tell.
Not exactly. Just because of the play calling. Because Geno Smith has been getting hit. Like, we got pressure on him, but I think the play calling is a little bit better than ours. They have better wide receivers. They have 2 Pro Bowl caliber wide receivers over there. That's why DK Metcalf is pretty much taking Banks to school. Like, he scored a touchdown on him, had a couple other catches on him too. It's 4th down. Ryan Dable is probably going to go for it again.
He's got to. Something with the quarterback, probably, right?
See, I don't know. See, to me, I almost don't think we have to. Like, if we score 6, we still a 1-possession game. Right. So this is kind of what he did last time. Like, it was 4th and 1. We was around here, and we didn't get it. We should have 6 points right now. So this is the second time he's going 4th and 1 this far into the red zone. And before, we couldn't get the quarterback sneak. So now,
maybe he'll try to just pull him off sides and then kick the field goal.
Yeah, we could try to do a little bit of games now, but he just called a timeout. so that means they ain't like the defense that they was going up against. So now they're either going to kick the field goal or run another play.
Damn. So you said this happened once already in this game?
Yeah, the first drive. I think you missed the first drive that we had. We had the ball first. So we actually marched downfield, running the ball with Matt Breida and everything. Got down there. 3rd down, we didn't get it. It was a 4th and 1 quarterback sneak, which is pretty much not the easiest play, but they call it the tush push. All you got to do, the Eagles do it a lot. They was famous for it last year, and a couple other teams. Like, it's really easy. All you have to do is have the quarterback snap the ball and just push him forward. Like, they have like multiple linemen and running backs pushing him forward. All he needed was a yard, and we still couldn't do that.
Damn.
So I highly doubt if they do that again this time. They should run a regular play, but we just need a yard, man.
Oh boy, look at this.
Yeah, he got it though.
He got it.
See, why take? See,
he hates sliding.
Yeah, he hates sliding. Run out of blood. You already, you can't get to the end zone. The sideline is right there. You already got the first. It's stuff like that. Go get Daniel Jones hurt. That's all I mean. It's not like it was a bad decision because of who he is. It's just a bad decision. I just don't want him to get hurt. That's all.
He's used to getting sacked and smacked around, so I guess he doesn't know the difference. He'd rather just get hit.
Yeah, one thing I could definitely say about Daniel Jones, he's definitely a tough kid.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Definitely tough. All right, the Giants 1st and 10, 5-yard line. Daniel Jones get hit again. They don't trust him throwing the ball into the end zone.
Where's Breida? Has he got a snap?
Yeah, he played.
I mean, since that first drive.
Yeah, he played because he caught the longest pass of the game so far. Matt Breida did it. I think it was like a 20-yard. He rolled out of the flat and got a pass from Daniel Jones on like a broken play. It was like 20 yards.
This is frustrating.
We're about to get it here.
Oh my God!
What? Oh my!
I'm about to see Devin Witherspoon, the
He
rookie
threw it right to him.
the rookie that I was talking about, just got a pick six. I might turn this shit off. Yo, look at Brian Dable, yo.
Maybe it wasn't his fault. Let me see.
He threw it right to him, man.
It do look like
he just broke on the play. And the crazy part is that's not the first pass Daniel Jones threw like that tonight. He almost got a pick six earlier in the first half. Brian Dable was shaking his head at. I'm ready to see the replay.
After a while, they're gonna start talking about his contract and
of course. Of course. They do that after the win, Steph.
Right.
Like Daniel Jones, it's just like playing for the Knicks. Like if you play for the Giants or the Jets, you're going to be a polarizing figure, if you're the quarterback for the team. So that rookie is having an all-pro caliber game. This game, matter of fact, let me put the stats up here. See what we look at. Refresh it real quick.
Dable is nice. Can you imagine if that was Tom Thibodeau talking to Jones coming off the sideline?
I think he's just trying not to rattle him, but I think he does want to. He does want to
lay into him, right?
Right. Let me see what Devin Witherspoon. He still got 6 tackles, 2 sacks and 1 pick six. Jordan Brooks got 2 sacks himself. Bobby Wagner got a sack and 11 tackles. Yeah, I didn't go through the stats earlier because ain't no point. Take this off the screen, man. Now we're losing like this. Another game of this stuff, man. Down 21-3.
We can use both of those guys in this commercial. Tebow and what's that, George?
Right. So salute, Jeff. See you next week on Dope Show, or this week I should say, on Thursday.
This week, yeah.
Shoot.
Everybody had an out. Salute, Mega. Salute, Corey.
Yeah. Salute everybody, man. If y'all
Waltons, good night.
Right. Yeah, I gotta be here. If y'all bail out, please do not. That is not an indictment on the show or me or anybody else on the screen. Don't nobody want to see this, man. This is crazy. I'm glad Eru got shades on. I need to put my shit on. Where is my shades at?
It's bad when people got to beat the traffic in the chat.
In the chat. They at home want to beat the traffic. It's getting late early.
Right.
Oh, man.
I mean, this was an opportunity. What? It would have been 9-14. Yep. No, 10.
Yeah.
10-14. I mean, we were in the red zone. Not only don't you score,
right?
It's a pick six.
Then the first time you was in the red zone early in the game, like I said, you got nothing out of it because you went for it and didn't get it.
Right. But they didn't take it back the other way, though.
Nah. Daniel
this
Jones
is the worst scenario right here. Oh, this is the view you was talking about.
Yeah. So he obviously threw behind Paris Campbell. And it was a play going nowhere anyway because he was sandwiched between 2 players. That was a bad play call to begin with. That was a bad decision to throw the ball there. And the execution sucked because he threw behind him.
Right.
So that's 3 strikes, man. That's why I end up being pick six the other way.
But the thing about it, he got the snap and he just came out there with like gusto, like whoop whoop whoop, like he's about to throw a touchdown, and it was
Right.
that might have been the most assertive pass he threw like since I've been watching.
And then talk about the special teams. Our rookie Eric Gray, who's our like third string running back, he muffed a punt earlier, so they took him off punt return. Even though we did get the ball back, but he fumbled the punt. We got the ball back, so Adoree Jackson ended up returning punts now. And they still got him on the kickoff, and he did a terrible job on the kickoff just now. Like, what is going on? So we're back on offense. Yo, Dwayne said he got tickets for the game against the Bills. He ready to sell them. Sell them joints, man. I'm all for not going to games that I know my team is gonna, not look good. We're not playing well. This game, there's no way in hell we're gonna play well against the Bills. Hopefully we get Andrew Thomas and Saquon back, but they aren't the reasons why we're losing.
Right.
Dan Jones steps back. Nobody's open, right? Nobody's open. Like nobody could get open.
Yeah, Breida was wide open. He still threw it to him kind of short.
Yeah.
Was it caught?
Yeah, he caught it. But it was a bad throw, like he threw it at his ankles. Like, I don't know what's up with Daniel Jones, man. It was a long check down, but it seems like even when we don't get pressure, he won't throw the ball down the field or nobody can get open, which I highly doubt. Because we still got speed out there. Jalen Hyatt can't throw the ball to himself. Darius Slayton can't throw the ball to himself. Like, they got to get the ball in their hands somehow. For all the short route people like Wendell Robinson, he's having an okay game. Paris Campbell, he's probably been the biggest disappointment when it comes to all of the weapons that we got in the offseason. Like, he has been, I don't know, he seemed like a shell of himself. Like, it seemed like he goes backwards every time he gets the ball. Like, he doesn't have no positive yardage, it seems like. He'll have, like, one game, I think he had 4 catches for, like, 12 yards. Like, what's the point in throwing him the ball? So, it's just frustrating, man. Even the commercials pissing me off right now. When the commercials suck, it's time to turn the game off, man.
Right. We're the Burger King commercials,
Talk about some General Steel buildings. I don't want to see this. Oh man, we're gonna try to
score 3 times, right?
Yeah,
basically,
pretty much. We down 3 scores. Dwayne said he might need to play some 2K. Yeah, new 2K came out a few weeks ago. I feel like turning the PS5 on now and play Madden or something.
I want some of that moonshine. Shout out to Megan.
I know, right?
Some of that moonshine.
Wait till I hit end stream on this thing. I'm gonna get super saucy. The Giants is forcing me to drink. You lucky I gotta talk to people. I'll be on here saucy right now.
Real.
And then because it's a night game, like we have prime time, a lot of prime time games, so we're doing these games at night too. Like, it's even worse because everybody's watching. Like, it doesn't really matter that everybody's watching, but you don't want to be an embarrassment to the whole nation. Like, we on ESPN. Like, it's not just the 1 o'clock window on Sunday when it's pretty much just our fans watching us play because everybody else is playing.
Yeah, they played the Monday night music. So,
Giants 2nd and 7.
Oh my goodness!
Look, Devin Witherspoon again. All he does, he's been blitzing and just jumping stuff, being aggressive, just because they know we can't stop it.
But he looked like he wasn't even checked. He just came straight through.
And look, Brian Dable ain't throw the tablet at Daniel Jones like that. Yeah, so that means that was a bad decision. Like he knows that was a terrible decision. Like you costing us the game. Like
That was funny. It, like he was saying, "Hey, so this is the play you was trying to run here." And
he's like, you got to be right. You got to be kidding me. Like that was you got to be kidding me. Throw. The ball was batted down. That was almost intercepted as well. Backup center had to catch it. Okay. Got a first down. Yo, my man Dwayne said he got a whole glass of gin. Ain't nothing in it. Like he said he got a glass of gin.
He ain't gonna make it through the quarter.
Of course, he shouldn't. What are we looking at? If we score here, don't get me wrong. If we do score on this drive, the game is not over. We have a chance. But the way we're playing is what's causing me pause. Look at this. Throw the ball down. Oh, it's holding anyway. Look, nobody's open. He just want to do it like he's not throwing anybody the ball. Like he's too scared, I think, to make another mistake. Offensive line obviously isn't doing him any favors, but you gotta be better than this. Yeah, I can tell that was holding. Anytime you see a flag in the backfield like that, it's pretty much holding. Unless I don't know, the defender hit Daniel Jones in the head and is roughing the passer or anything, but that wasn't the case. Brian Dable looked frustrated, man.
Yeah.
Like I think it's some stuff he can't believe either.
Right. But you just see how things change for the coach. He was the toast of the town just last season.
Yep.
Now the team is 1-3.
Yep.
Well, 1-2.
You go from it to shit that fast.
Yep.
All it takes is the off season. Like the last year's team is not like every season is different. Even if they had the exact same team, that don't mean they're gonna play the exact same way. Schedules matter. Circumstances matter a lot. And look, this is coming off like not a bye week, but we pretty much had a mini bye week because we played a week and a half ago because we played on Thursday night.
Oh,
so this is the game we actually supposed to be, showing improvements because had a whole week and a half off.
All right, you think about all of that prep.
Yep.
They could have just walked into the game and did this.
Lord have mercy.
Dwayne said he already drunk. He can't even spell in the chat.
Salute, AJ.
Salute, AJ. My dope soul brother. See you on Thursday as well, sir. Listening in, pissed, not chatting.
He may hold this for the rest of the season.
I'm about to say he gonna hate Seattle. He gonna hate everything. He gonna hate the rainy days. He gonna hate fish. He gonna hate everything about Seattle.
Unbelievable.
Man, it's time like this, and you might need to start talking about the Knicks, man. Training camp just came about. Like, there's nothing to talk about during this game, man. That's the tough thing about having the live shows during the game. I know how frustrated E will be watching us in the fourth quarter because we are the cardiac Knicks. We're never out of a game, but because we're the Knicks, the other team is never out of the game either.
Yeah,
right.
It's always like that. So the Giants ain't really the heart attack Giants. We just bad. Like it's even more difficult because it's not even going back and forth. Oh, look at this!
Oh my goodness!
My man was in a full sprint in the backfield just now.
Yo, they rushed 3 people. That was 3 on 5, and they got to James Jones. So what do you do? Like, think about it as a mindset. Like, look at the defense. This is what I talk about all 22 too. You can see everything. Well, they rushed 4 people, and look how fast they got to him.
Why you keep throwing underneath?
They didn't because it's
I guess
it's second and 28. It's second and 28. So They done got Sterling Shepard in the game. Now you know it's over. He ain't played all season.
Mm.
They got him in for that one play just for him to go out. Sterling Shepard tonight, 1 snap, 1 catch for 6 yards. I don't even know why they put that up there. Shane Lemieux is out. I don't know if he's hurt or he just got benched. Look at this.
Oh, Daniel Jones just stood. He didn't take not one. He didn't.
Well, that was an offensive line thing right there. I think
Yeah.
they came
I
straight
understand
in.
that, but you can't. He didn't see.
Yeah, you got to be able
back
to
to his rookie year when he couldn't even feel the pressure. Remember?
Right. He had to step up into the pocket. Look, step up.
Look.
Yeah, he didn't see him at all. You're right.
How could he not? He was turned that way.
Yeah. Number 10 didn't even do a move though. He just full sprint right to him. Didn't even do like a sweep move or nothing. He just bolted right to him. Almost got a block punt.
Dwayne said, "Dang, we need some Jess Nicken and stuff." We need yeah, no time in the pocket. Need quick throws. But even when he does have time in the pocket, it's not like he's throwing it downfield anyway.
He got the Monarchs on.
No, that's my man, Pete Carroll, man. I like Pete Carroll. He's one of the best coaches in the league. And he's the oldest coach in the league with all that energy, too.
Wow.
Like 70, 75, I think. Like 73, 74 years old.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Pete Carroll is old. He just don't look it.
Yeah.
He's the oldest coach in the league. And by far, too, I think.
You see The Exorcist? This is like I think a direct sequel to the original one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
It's
but
crazy.
this time it seemed like they have like multiple kids being possessed, like a whole.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the original demon, and then the demon has like somebody else come with him this time.
You know the Giants bad when we talk about the Exorcist trailer. Or Ajay said he's 70. He's 71. He think. Yeah, Pete Carroll in the 70s, man. He just definitely don't act like he be jumping around, chewing gum off, tearing that gum up on the sideline.
Right. We're not as bad as Freezy's whack bears. I know. Freezy would come in and troll us right now. He was like, I got to keep my energy for the Bears.
See, but that's the thing, though. Freezy would still come in here and troll us, though, because he know the Bears stink. Like, the Bears are the worst team in the league, and they actually one of the few teams that look worse than we do.
Yeah. How did you become a Bears fan?
I don't know, to be honest. Maybe I don't know. It could be anything when it comes to, because he's from New York, right?
Yeah.
Originally. I mean, it could have been because of his pops, grandfather. You never know.
Yeah.
Because I know he had to be a Bears fan before, like, 85 with Walter Payton in them. So,
right.
I don't know. I had to ask him next time I see him.
Yeah, I always like to hear backstories of how guys became fans of other teams. There's an Indian guy. He's from they straight off the boat from India. They came here and whatever. So like when they came here, the Redskins were winning. So they became fans of the Redskins because they thought the Redskins were an Indian team.
Oh, that type of Indian?
Yeah. Because the quarterbacks were blacks. They thought the quarterbacks were Indian.
Wow. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Doug, because they was here with Doug Williams was
Right.
the quarterback. Okay.
So that's interesting. When he said that story, I never heard nothing like that. So, you
Right.
I understand why he's a fan, because of that. That's weird though.
Yeah. And I'm a Giants fan because I had to be. For the most part. But
At least you're not a Jets fan. At least you got something right.
yeah, that's true. My mom was a Giants fan not growing up, but she moved to New York in the 70s and became a Giants fan just because she liked football. So
I got a Jets joke, but I can't really say it because Steph is here.
Nah, no Jets jokes. we'll do it when I hit end on the screen.
Okay.
Oh man, they up there showing different formations. What Seattle's doing. Look at the clean pocket by Geno Smith. Well, That's how offense is supposed to be ran. So at least they're showing us how it's supposed to go. Look at this. No pressure. Terrible pass. I don't know what that was, Gino.
Dwayne Wilson said the next 2 weeks is going to be even worse.
We play the Bills and the Dolphins. They are better than the Seahawks, yes. If we play like this, we're going to get slammed. We're going to get shellacked. I don't even know what another word to call it. Fricassee, flambe. We're going to, like, we're going to, a lot of things are going to happen if we don't step it up.
Well, thank God that first team already, damn near broke the season, the all-time record with points and stuff. So,
Miami?
Yeah, hopefully Giants don't repeat that.
Yeah,
Miami 70-30.
Miami beat the Broncos like that, but then the Bills beat Miami yesterday.
Wow.
So that should tell you how good those two teams are. Like, both of those teams have Super Bowl aspirations, not just playoffs. And we play their whole division.
Oh, he's been there 14 seasons.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's 72. Yeah, Pete Carroll, man. I like Pete Carroll. I don't know how much he actually does when it comes to, offensive, defensive schemes and stuff. Because naturally he's a defensive coach, like he was a defensive coordinator. And even when he became a head coach in college, he used to be the head coach at USC, like he ran their defense. So I don't know what he actually does now. He's pretty much like a game manager at this point, but he's a damn good one, though.
It is 10 minutes left.
The longest
I'm
10 minutes.
Off over here for
it's
real.
About to be the longest 10 minutes in NFL history. A commercial again. Let's see if I can find some tidbits about the game.
Yeah, I got some tidbits for you.
Oh, man, Daniel Jones, man, this is a rough game for him, man. Not only is he running for his life, when he does get time to pass, it's not like he's been good anyway. So I blame everybody. But after this game, it might be over.
That's a long season to be.
Oh, no, I don't mean just for the season. I mean for him.
For Daniel Jones?
Mm-hmm.
Nah,
I don't know. I don't mean over as he's not going to start anymore. It's not. I don't think they're going to.
Oh.
But I don't know what I've seen from him the past few weeks. I mean, the offensive line. Obviously, the offensive line is bad, but it's not all the offensive line. A lot of that got to do with him. Also, he has to be able to read the defense to know when the pressure is coming from before the ball is even snapped. And the way that Devin Witherspoon has been blitzing from the outside position, from the cornerback spot, from the slot, he hasn't seen any of them.
Right, like what's your peripheral? That last play, he was turned to that side. It wasn't
right. It wasn't even a blindside hit. They're not blindside. Right. They're blitzing right in his face, and he can't see them coming at all.
All right, he didn't step up. He didn't move. He didn't do anything.
Oh, man.
They should mic him up. Mic him up. I bet you he'd be like, ah! Every play, ah!
Oh, man. Jay Tapp said he think he's going to sell his tickets. Yeah, we play the Raiders, too, for the Raiders game. Because when it comes to football, when you actually go into these games, like, it's outside. It's not like going to a bad basketball game. Like, especially now that, it's fall, the winter time is coming up. Imagine going to a Giants game and we like 4-12 and it's like 30 degrees outside in December. Like, oh, Daniel Jones got hit again. This is look at Brian Daboll's face. Like, he almost can't believe
9
it.
sacks.
They almost got double-digit sacks. And look, he ran into that sack. He wasn't even pressured. Like, that's what I'm saying. Daniel Jones is seeing ghosts. The pressure wasn't even coming from the size that time. He could have just stepped up into the pocket. He didn't see it.
64 gave no resistance though. He just let the guy run right around him.
Oh yeah, the offensive, yeah, he's bad. Like that's Glowinski. He's not good. He was our starting right guard in the beginning of the year. He got benched in the Dallas game or after the Dallas game. But one thing, Daniel Jones isn't going to quit. He's still going to give you tough plays like that. So that's what makes you kind of root for him, just because he's tough. But tough ain't going to get it. Like he's tough and talented, obviously, but I don't see what else he can do besides run at this point. Now the quick hits are happening. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm wondering if we should just do a lot of short passing plays, because we're looking to go downfield. That maybe the field should be shortened a little bit so he can get the ball out of his hands quicker.
That's what we've been doing though.
I'm trying to be like,
I know we just batted that too. Look at this. Look, he almost threw another interception.
Daniel Jones is out of sync.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It might be over for him, as in thinking that he's going to be our franchise quarterback going forward. That's what I meant.
And the way that contract is structured, I think it's just basically 2 years guaranteed, right?
Right. They could get rid of him after next season. They could say if we really look at this.
Interception.
Wow. He just threw it because he seemed like he knew he had to. That's the only reason he threw it, because you could tell by how he pump faked it, pulled it down, and then threw it right before he got hit.
That fan had a full head of hair before this game started. He straight ballhead.
Ballhead dude. Look at that, yo. Another pick. So when I say Daniel Jones might be over, like the season might not be over, even though it probably will be, but just the way they look at him, like this is bad tape, period. Like look at this. You can see everything. He's staring down one receiver.
He overthrew that.
I don't know if his arm got hit as he was throwing. That might have been it, but I have to look at that again. It was a terrible decision.
Right. Because he had the guy open. He had the guy going across the field.
And the crazy part is Seattle's offense hasn't been killing our defense like that. Our offense can't do anything. Daniel Jones look like he want to cry. Brian Dable shaking his head. Tough to watch, man.
Yeah.
Even if you're not a Giants fan, I got people texting me like I know you hot. People texting me right now. Like, how you watching this? I told them I got to.
So where's your next vacation, Steph? Because Steph just fell asleep on the screen just now. Where's your next vacation?
Steph had a long day. This is like their third show, ain't it?
Oh, Steph is on mute.
You on mute.
My dog was barking. Yeah, it's been a long day. No, I'm not going anywhere until April. I think during the playoffs, I think I'll be going to Egypt. So
cool.
Dory Jackson with another missed tackle. Long run play by Kenneth Walker. Seattle is in the red zone again on the 9-yard line, 1st and 10. Or 1st and goal. False start. And like I said, this is a Seattle offensive line who did not have their starting tackles, and I think the starting center, the starting center and one of their guards got hurt in the first quarter, I should say. So they got like 4 backups on their line right now.
This is too much. Hey
man, that's what being a fan base is all about. Think how many people watching this game. We all watching this train wreck at the same time. All the emotions and stuff.
Aye, aye.
6 minutes.
So I can't see what I can't see us turning the season around, right? So I mean, just looking way ahead, about the draft and stuff like that. What's the next move for the Giants right now?
It all depends on what pick we have in the draft. Like you said, it's early as hell for that.
We might have the number 1 pick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if it's anywhere in the top 5, yeah, it would be a quarterback. Or say if it's not in the top 5, we might actually, depending on how Daniel Jones look for the rest of the year, we would trade up to get a quarterback and just have him on the roster as a bridge quarterback. Because after this year, he only has 1 more year on the contract. That's why they structured it like that. A lot of people was up in arms in the offseason because he got $40 million, but $40 million in today's NFL isn't what it's cracked up to be. I think a lot of people just harp on the number because it's a big number in general.
Yeah.
But it's not a kid by Thibodeau with a sack. Look, he's not even celebrating because he know what it is. $40 million, don't get me wrong, is a lot of money generally, but $40 million in the NFL, he's getting paid top 15 money. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of where he is generally. So I wasn't really mad, and I just knew how the contract was structured. After 2 years, you would know if he's your franchise quarterback anyway.
Right. It's not looking good right now.
It's not looking good. That's why I say after this game, it might be over. Not for the team and for the season, but I'm talking about for him. Because
quick though, 4 games into the contract?
Yeah, but look at what he did during those 4 games. He had 1 good half all season. And that was the second half. He actually broke a record that half. So it's almost like feast or famine. He looked like he was all world in the second half of the Cardinals game. Other than that, he's had a bad quarter every quarter that we've played, except for that half.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Well, we got 5 minutes left. Seattle just kicked another field goal. So we're really down 3 touchdowns now. This game is pretty much over. Now you just get to see what the guys are pretty much made out of, if they quit or not. That's what all this is about now. Even though we were so bad, it looked like we quit anyway. But yeah, now you really get to tell, what some of the leaders in that locker room is made of, because whatever is happening, it's not working.
Yeah.
It's not all on coaching either. These players, we talked about the offense for the most part, but this defense keeps missing tackle after tackle. No matter how much you're down or if you're winning the game, you got to tackle, man. Adoree Jackson just missed another tackle this series that just happened for a long run. You can't do that, and you're losing. Yeah, it's not. It doesn't look good, regardless.
I just want to see a touchdown, 1 touchdown, and then I'll be okay. I want to see a good drive.
We are the only. Thank you for saying that. We are the only team in the NFL that does not have a first half touchdown. We score all our touchdowns in the second half of every touchdown we scored this season so far, and we have none tonight. And this is if anybody watched the the look ahead that I put out yesterday, I put up a new segment, the team stats. So Seattle ranks 29th in points scored and yards allowed. So that's it's only 3 games, so it's a small sample size, but I put them up there anyway because after 3 games, I figured, you could actually have an average. But their defense has not been good in the first 3 games, and now they look like the '85 Bears just because of how bad we are.
First down.
Yeah, Corey, salute to Corey. He actually said that this showed, how important Saquon is. That is definitely true. Saquon is definitely important. Saquon ain't the reason we look like this, though. Look at that. Another sack.
The rag doll.
Joshua,
75.
that's Joshua Zulu he's actually hasn't played that terrible instead of Andrew Thomas, but this is a guard. He was our starting left guard, and they moved him to left tackle. So, even though he's been serviceable over there, he's not a tackle. And with this game right here, definitely show he had a terrible game this game. And that is one of the other rookies that I talked about in the video too. It's pretty good, man. Seattle's going to be a good team. I think they got a lot of injuries, but it just doesn't look like it tonight. Three minutes.
3:44. I'm gonna try to make it. I should have put my shades on.
Yeah, if you want to dip off early, Steph, you can. I don't mind. Because as soon as this game hits 0, I'm not going over stats. Y'all already know what it is. You'll see me again when I put the look ahead out again on Wednesday. I'm thinking about changing that day too. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I just think just because it's so far away from the actual game, I like to do it just to have engagement in the middle of the week.
Right.
But another sack. Another sack.
Sheesh.
Coming from the left side.
I just don't.
Look at Pete Carroll. And that was 4th down, so it was their ball. But anyway, I put the look ahead out yesterday, and the game was today. I don't want to do them on Saturdays. I'm thinking maybe Fridays because we play on Sundays and stuff. But, when I do it on Wednesday and we play Sunday, the injury report might not be accurate. And that's what I don't like.
Right.
Oh, no, the paper bags are out.
Mm-hmm.
And that means he brought that paper bag because there ain't no paper bags in the stadium. He knew it was coming.
Right.
It ain't like he bought a damn paper bag at the concession stand when he went during halftime. Like he knew that shit was coming, man. He had the paper bag with him.
I'm trying, Dwayne. I'm trying.
Now y'all want a gang tackle. If y'all don't get out of here. Oh, man.
I mean, we can't even look ahead because I think we play an even harder opponent next week, right?
Miami.
Play a harder opponent for the next. Hold on, I need to put the schedule up for the next 3 or 4.
The worse you look, we play a harder schedule for the rest of the season because if you're not a good team, everybody's hard.
Yeah.
Hold on. I got the schedule up here. Now Seattle, obviously now. We play the Dolphins next Sunday. Then we play the Bills Sunday after that. Then we play the Commanders, who are actually playing very well, even though they have a rookie, not a rookie quarterback, but I think it's the second year, but it's first time starting. And then we have after Commanders, we have the Jets and then the Raiders. The way the Jets played Kansas City last night, like we can't beat them now either. So that's why I said we needed to win this game in order to have any type of chance. Just have momentum and a snowball effect of actually playing well, putting good tape together. Like I said before during the Dallas game when we lost 40-0, that those are the type of games you just throw away. But damn near all of these games are the same. Like, what do you take from this game?
I'm a little concerned about Daniel Jones. He's not that he's getting sacked. I'm concerned about that too. The offensive line is a hot mess. But I'm just concerned that he's not feeling the pocket. He's not feeling the pressure.
Right.
And that was a concern his first year or two in the league, and then he got much better.
Yep. Today during the pick six, he wasn't pressured.
Right.
It was another pass. You guys might have missed it in the first half. It was another throw that he like the only reason it wasn't a pick six is because the dude dropped it. So that was his second pass like that, and he's not. He doesn't. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. He's getting hit so much. I always say that he's tough, but he's getting hit so much that he thinks he's going to get hit when he's not. So he rushes it. So once you have that clock in your head sped up, there's nothing you can really do. Like it's pretty much. I'm trying to think of it like shell shock. Like I don't know how else to explain it.
Right. Remember Eli Manning, his last season or two? He would just sit down.
Yep.
Like he would just sit down. I'm like, what?
Eli was like, nah, I ain't beat for this no more. Like it's over.
Right.
And he was tough, obviously tough as nails too. But at the end of the day, it's like I ain't back here getting hit damn near every play for y'all.
I'm like, come on, Eli. At least let them get in the vicinity. It just seemed like he would just go down.
Yep. As soon as Eli saw another jersey, I'm down. It's a wrap. Daniel Jones at least tried to fight a little bit, but yeah, he usually either he's going down. At least he tries to fight, but that's when a lot of times when he gets in trouble too.
Right.
And that's what I'm wondering too, because the hits are coming from the same place, so it's like he's like surprised every single time he gets hit. You know, he should be knowing where the hits are coming from.
Start running. I don't. You got the legs. They coming from the left. Start running to the right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How much time is left on it? Oh, under 2 minutes. 2 minutes warning. So go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, when you're sitting on the snap like that, you're looking around, you're calling your offensive play, but you're also looking at the defense. You can see where they're setting up. You can see that they have an extra blitzer coming on or whatever. Well, every time he gets hit, he acts like he had no clue it was coming at all.
Right.
But
that's why a lot of those. No, that's his problem. He can't feel it. He's supposed to.
Because you see some of these quarterbacks, they feel the air, like they just feel something is upon, like they can feel it.
Yep. I know one thing is it's only a minute left, so I'm gonna do a little hot take-ish, little hot takey. Somebody's getting fired after this game. It's not Brian Dable, so don't nobody quote me on that. Somebody's getting fired today.
You think it's Wink or Kafka?
No, it might be like maybe the offensive line coach Bobby Johnson. He's been terrible. Our special teams coordinator, he was actually a leftover from the last regime, and they kept him. And I don't want to say they kept him for this reason, but he's a cancer survivor, so it was a good story. But he's been with the team for a long time. He should get fired. Our special teams has been horrible. It was horrible tonight also. Somebody, it could even be like scapegoatish. It might be somebody that don't deserve it. Somebody's getting fired after this. They need to. Something needs to be shooken up, or this season is over. That quick.
But I mean, I get it, and it probably will happen because it's easier to fire a coach than it is the players. But this offensive line, you without your best offensive lineman, you without your running back, Daniel Jones is regressing.
Somebody need to go. It can't be one of them. So I don't think it's going to be a coordinator. But it's one of those, either offensive line coach I can see going, and the special teams coordinator I can see going. But it seems like it got to be some type of shake-up or some type of sign to tell the team this is unacceptable.
Right.
You cannot have the type of season that we had. When I say we was going to take a step back, this isn't a step back.
You did say that. You did say we could be a better team and have better talent and take a step back.
Yep, because because we won a lot of games when we weren't supposed to last year. Like the ball bounced our way a lot, and we really did play tough, good play calling. But yeah, they got Tyrod Taylor now to end the game. But Yeah, somebody got to go. Like it wasn't supposed to look like this. This isn't a step back. We, moonwalk back. Like we chilling. Like I don't even know what to call it. Like this isn't a step back. This is, I don't know. They didn't put this when they put this team on paper. It definitely wasn't this. This is terrible. We look worse than the Bears.
Mm.
Yeah, good night to Dwayne Wilson. You're saying good night there.
Yeah, good night. Good night, Dwayne.
Salute to Dwayne. Matter of fact, everybody good night. Salute to everybody in the chat. I'm about to get
15 seconds. Let's go.
I'm about to get my drink on too. So salute to Dwayne, salute to Mega. He's always been a supporter. Salute to Corey Lee for chilling in the chat with us tonight. Old Head. I think those are the only few people that are still here. J Tap, was here about 15, 20 minutes ago. Mm-hmm. I think mostly everybody else dropped off. They stopped watching this game, man. So any last words? I know Ebru, I don't know if you're doing another show soon. I know Steph, you got a show Thursday. Dope Soul Sports Talk, 9:00. Hopefully, God willing, I will be there. Ebru, you got anything coming up?
I don't know. I think I might go on every day this week.
See, that's why he got them shades on. I told y'all it was coming, right? I told you Eru was chilling, and now that the season's about to start, he about to go ham on these videos, man. Now you talk about every night now.
We'll see.
It went from nothing to every night. That's crazy.
Right.
But yeah, check out for everybody in the chat. Salute to everybody that came through. Salute to anybody who wants to rewatch this monstrosity of a game with us and with the real emotions as it was going on. Like, subscribe to the channel, comment, check out Eru on Die Hard Knicks, check out Steph on Dope Soul. I have the links in the description, along with a couple other members of the fam in BK. And we out, man. Peace.